Hello guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video and choosing my video to watch today. I really truly appreciate it. Today we're going to do something that I've been looking forward to doing for some time now. I wanted to do a wear test and do a trial run of 3 different tiers of lashes. So I'm going to wear them throughout the day. I don't have my lashes on right now. So I have my makeup done. I'm going to put on a pair of lashes with you guys. I have 3 different tiers. So I have Drugstore. I have a pair of Ardell black 160s, natural hair. I try to get the same fullness as much as possible and natural hair or mink or something like along those lines and not so synthetic. But we're going to compare the 3 and see if it's worth going with a higher end lash or if you can, if it's just as good to go with a drugstore lash. I'm going to be wearing them all day, seeing if there is, and reporting back if it lifted off the corner of the eye, if they're comfortable, if anything poked. So we're going to do that. We're going to see which one. So we have the Ardell 160 black. We have for like the medium range, I decided to go with an indie brand because they're not super expensive, but they're not drugstore prices either. So I bought Coven Cosmetics. They're changing their name to Cursed Cosmetics, but this is their lashes here, so pretty similar. And this is number 19 in this style. And then for the expensive pair, I am doing the faux mink lashes in lily lashes. So these were like $26 for one pair of lashes. So very high end. Ardell's run about $3, and then these Coven ones were probably about $6 or $7. So every price range, we're going to give these a try. I think for today, I'm going to try the Ardells. I'm going to put the Ardells on with this look. I do know that when you wear lashes, most of the time you have to cut them down. I also chose the Ardells with this look because I have glitter on my eyes, and you tend to get glitter in your lashes if you're wearing glitter that day. So I want to not get them in the mink ones, that's for sure. So I just set them on my eye here and see how that's quite a bit bigger than my eye. So I'm going to cut those down. And unless it's tapered a certain way, I usually trim from both ends. These, the ones that I'm trying right now, I can tell you already, I mean, they're stiff. So you can break the band a little bit and just kind of move them around to get them to mold to your eye better. You want some movement, and you don't want them super stiff. That is, I mean, it's getting there, but I still think it's a little too long. Okay. And let's see here. It's going to be a little mini lash tutorial. I am going to put the first pair on with you guys. The other pairs I will not go through the whole tutorial later in the video. But I am going to do the first one just in case somebody's watching this and they don't normally wear lashes and would like some extra little tips. Okay. I have my mirror here in frame where you guys can see it, but just so that you can see what I'm doing. You won't be able to probably see up close and personal everything I'm doing, but you'll be able to see most of it. Okay, so I use Ardell Lash Grip. right at the moment. It's an okay one. It's not my favorite, but it is an okay lash glue. I also use tweezers that have the angle. You can use a lash tool, but I just find these really bulky and they get in the way. So I thought I was going to like the lash tool. These, you have to be really careful. Like, you have to really take your time and be very careful whenever you're using these. They're very sharp. And you know, could do some damage to your eye if you are not careful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this far lash on, and when you put the lash glue on, I'm going to show you here. You don't put it on top here. You put it on you put it right here, and you drag it across like that there. Bring it up to the sides and kind of concentrate the glue on the sides there. Okay, so I have the lash on like that. So this is how I'm holding it with the tweezers. See how I have it built up? That's on the underneath side, not so much on the upper side. You see how that's how you look at it on. Now, the other thing that whenever you're applying lashes, and if you already know how to apply lashes, I apologize, but I know that there are quite a few people that are looking for a little bit of a tutorial, so you can kind of speed forward on this one if you'd like. But you do wait just a little while. I don't wait that long to apply, but you don't put it on the actual lid. You put it at the very base of the lashes that go into the lid. So where, you know, it would feed into the lid, you're going to want to butt it right up to, so you want that band to butt right up to your lid, but not on top of your lid, if that makes sense. So on the lash, but butted up to your lid. And sometimes it's easier to go upwards like this here and drop it down because your eye is curved. And all you want to do is set it right in the middle and drop it. Don't try to set it. Just drop it and leave it, okay? And then you're going to go back in and you're going to take the edge and you're going to squeeze it just a little bit. And then you're going to come around on this other side. You're going to get it where you want it there. And you're going to eventually take your tweezers and just smash your real lashes into the false lashes without, you know, getting too close to your eyeball. You know, just pay attention to what you're doing. Be very, very careful. And you're going to then, when you get this outer corner really smashed, then you can smash the inner corner. And you want to take time getting your lashes incorporated with the false lashes, because that is what's going to keep it on, you know, as the day goes on. And then I just slowly, you know, feed the tweezers in, you know, put the lash in between the tweezers and then slowly move in and smash it in the center. And then once you got it on, you can, if you can keep yourself from blinking too much, you can squish it with your fingers too. But the tweezers do the best job. Very good. Okay. Now, the other thing that I did off camera that you did not see is I took a black liner and I went up into that top part of the lid. So not like on top, but up in there. I just take it and I do that top lid. You don't have to do that, but what it does is it creates that total black area. And I'll show you another thing that I do to finish out the look. So I'm going to take the other lash and do the same process, but on the other eye. But I am going to leave you guys where you can see it because this side might be easier for you to see because it's closer to the camera. So far, so good. They feel comfortable. They're not poking me in anywhere on my eye. And if it does poke you, sometimes that means you need to cut it down too. It should not, and a lash should not go all the way to this corner, all the way to this corner. It can go all the way to the outer corner for the most part, but you don't even want that to hit the side of your face either. You know, your natural lashes don't go all the way out here. So you want them to start right about there and cut off like right about there. You can use your natural lashes on the very inner corner, but you want to stop at least right about there. Sometimes when they're too long, that's when people notice them more, they feel them more, they're uncomfortable. They don't, they feel like they're poking them. That's usually what the issue is. Okay, so I just dropped it on there. It's just loosely sitting on there. Like I said, I'm going to go over and just kind of smash it in one area. And you're just going to kind of go back and forth and work it to where it won't pop up in the center. Okay. All right. So both are on. I'm going to just smash this one side over here real quick one more time. Inner corners, you have to pay attention to those inner corners because that's what usually will lift. But if you really smash the fake lash with the glue into your real lashes, they should not lift. Okay. All right. So I love these lashes so far. I love this style. So, yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I will pop. Oh, I was going to show you one other little trick that I do. I take a liquid eyeliner, felt tip liquid liner. And you see where that has blank area right in there? You can keep that with this kind of look, but sometimes that looks really bare, like the lash just cuts off, mainly if they're full, thick lash. And how you remedy that is you don't go all the way across the lash band, mainly with hooded eyes. You don't want to do a lot of liner. You're just taking up your lid space for shadow. So what I do is I take from let's see if I can pull you in. I have stuff on my desk, but I'm going to pull you in a little closer. But I just take and I run it to that inner corner from the lash. I don't go above it or anything else, but just from where that lash stops, and I take it to the inner corner. Just a small little black line. Do you see how that makes a difference? How that black line where it's not. It just kind of completes the whole lash look. There. See? Okay. So I'm going to push back. All right. So the plan is I'm going to wear these all day, and then I'm going to check back in. So I don't know what I'll look like when I check back in, but I'm going to still have these lashes on, and we're just going to do an overview of what I've thought throughout the day and how they wore. So I will see you back for the check-in on the Drugstore pair of lashes. I'll see you in a few. Okay, guys, this was an extended wear time. This is like 4:30 in the morning. And I am exhausted. It is time for bed. I have been packaging up giveaway items and stuff, and I'm tired. I need to go to sleep, but this is my makeup. I don't know if you remember what it looks like. I'm sure you do because it was only seconds for you, but it's been a long time for me. I'm going to say that these lashes, they're pretty darn good. They're good. They stayed on really well. They never lifted in the corners where they typically will lift, but there is some space like right in there. So the glue kind of wore off right there. But you know what? If it doesn't lift on the sides, then usually nobody can ever tell. So that's okay with me. I would say the only thing that would be a drawback for these are they are pretty stiff still, even though that I kind of worked them a little bit. I would say that when I'm wearing them, you can definitely feel like you have lashes on. So that would be the only thing about these Ardels that would be a drawback. But other than that, I think that they look good and they wear good. So good so far. I would give these probably like an 8 out of a 10. So these are pretty darn good. Anyways, so that is the first part of this. By the time that you see me next, we will be trying out the second pair. I don't know yet which one I'm going to pick. It'll either be the high end, of course, or the mid-range lashes. So, and I'm so tired. So you guys, I'm not going to keep you here long. I will see you the next time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of the lash comparison between low end, middle range of mainly indie, middle range, and high end lashes. I've already done the Ardell's that you've seen previously for the low end, and today we're going to try to middle end a indie brand. Now this says Coven Cosmetics, but they actually changed their name to Cursed Cosmetics. And so these are their lashes. They're the same lashes that they're carrying now, just I have the old packaging. We are going to, they look like this right here. And to save time as far as watch time for this entire video, I'm not going to show you me applying each pair of lashes. The first one that I did, I took my time to show you how I apply my lashes. So I will pop off here, apply the lashes, tell you my first impression of them, and then we'll do the wear test, and then I'll come back and let you know how they wore throughout the day and how I'm liking this pair in comparison to the Drugstore brand. Okay, I'm going to put these on and I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, this is the pair of lashes. I am loving these so far. At first, I wasn't sure because this one, the band would not mold to my eye shape, but I got it eventually, and then I got this one on no problem. And I love the style of these. I really, really do. I really love the way that they look on the eyes. So good so far. I had a little bit of trouble with this one eye, but hey, it's lashes. Sometimes they give you trouble. So I'm not too worried about that. So I am off for the rest of the day, and I have no idea what I'll look like when I come back. Like, I don't usually touch up. I just get on here and show you the lashes. So I will see you guys after tonight. I don't know how late I'll be up or anything, but I usually do it the entire time I'm awake, and I come back and update you before I go to bed. So I will see you much later on. Okay, guys, I have had these on all day long. It is very, very late, and my makeup is not doing so well. Some creasing, not too proud of what my makeup looks like right now, but these lashes have stuck in there for sure. Now, just like on the other pair, on the Drugstore pair, there was a little bit of lift in the center, but not much, and the sides stayed really, adhered to my lashes. And so I said, that's the way I would prefer it. If anything's going to lift, I want it to lift right in here instead of on the edges. But with this pair, it lifted just a tiny bit off of the side here, just a tiny bit, and a tiny bit off the side here. Nothing on this lash. But this one lifted on both sides just a little bit, but not to where you could really tell looking straight at me, because sometimes it lifts off there and you can tell and I can't really tell, so that doesn't bother me. But so I would say I gave the Drugstore ones an 8 out of a 10. I think I said 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10, I don't know, but I would probably give these, I really like the style, so I'd probably give them about the same score, about an 8 out of 10. So it had a little bit of liftage off of it, so I don't even know if that's a word, but I just made it a word. But so that's the only reason I deduct off of it. The other ones were a little bit stiff. These are, I had some problems applying one of them. But I really love the style. So there's some pros and cons and everything, but they're both about an 8 out of 10, not bad at all. So, all right, the next time you see me, we'll be doing the luxury pair all day long for wear test. I'll see you when that one comes around. Hey guys, this is the third and last installment of the Battle of the Lashes. And so the last pair to try is the high end. The high end lashes are the Lily lashes that I got. They're about $26. And so very, very expensive, a faux mink. We are going to give these a go, compare them to the other two. When I get back, I'll just talk about this pair. I'm going to wear this all day, and then we'll wrap up and compare between the three and do pros and cons. So we are almost to the end of this. Like I said, I showed you how to apply in the first video. So the second and third, I am not going to show you how I apply them, but I will come back on and let you know how the application process went, and I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, I got these lashes on. These were the easiest of the three pair for sure. These are my favorite pair. I can already tell you just by the way they look. I'm going to wear them. Of course, I'm going to do the full day like I did the rest of them. The ease of them being put on, the way they look, I absolutely love. The quality, the touch, the band, the ease of them putting them on. I know I already probably said that, but I'm going to say it again. I don't even feel them on my eyeballs, but they look full. They're not light either, but I still don't feel them. They're amazing. So far, amazing. Never have wore this brand before or this type before. So unfortunately, I found something that's expensive and bougie that I like better than the least expensive. So far, I don't know. At the end of the day, and you know, I'll probably wear these till 4 in the morning, but I'll check back in with you and we'll make sure that these are the pair. But my goodness, first impressions have won me over so far. So I will see you guys at the next check-in. Okay, guys, it is 2:30 in the morning and I have a different eye look on. I have different lipstick on, different shirt on. I did some videos. So I really put these lashes through the test, but they stayed on beautifully. Like, I'm sorry, like my lipstick is wearing off and everything because it's at the end of the night. And we're going to talk about this pair, and then we're going to talk about all three pairs in comparison. I am going to give this pair a 9.5. Like a 10 would be... There's just a little itty bitty bit of loose lash. It didn't lift. There's just a tiny little bit that is loose on the edges. That's it. Like it came loose, but it's not popped up. These are pretty fantastic. I know now why. They're so expensive. I'm in trouble now because now I know how great they are. And I do wear lashes a lot. I wear them every day, really, anymore. I either wear like more natural looking ones or I wear the glam ones with the glam looks, and I pretty much wear lashes every day because I have like non-existent lashes. So I really love these a lot. So overall, we have an 8 and an 8 and a 9.5. So I would say that price is not a determining factor with lashes, at least not out of the ones and the brands that I tried. I tried the Ardell's. I tried the Cursed Cosmetics lashes, which are an indie brand. And then I tried these Lily lashes. And starting at like $3 or $4, I think were for the Ardell's, all the way up to $26 a pair. But these are faux mink. These are faux mink, and they have multi-layers. I don't know if you can see them really well. I hate to get up close at the end of the night, but yeah, they're just multi-layers. They look beautiful. They stayed on beautiful. And I went live tonight and everything. So there's been a lot of activity tonight. And like I said, 2:30 in the morning. So I've been wearing these for quite some time. But Overall, I would pick these, of course, but for the price, you can pick the other two for a score of an 8 out of 10. You know what I mean? And pay less than what you're paying for these two. So it just all depends on your budget. And these 3 pairs were all hits. Like, I didn't get any duds. So I'm very happy about that. I'm glad that I found 3 pairs and 3 brands that I really, really enjoy. And tell me what you guys think down below. Did you guys like this wear test? Would you like to see more wear tests that have to do with either cosmetics, brushes, whatever? Tell me down below. Do you like these kind of wear tests? And we'll have a good discussion about it. Tell me if you have tried any of these 3 lashes and what you thought of them. And we'll have a discussion down in the comments down below. And I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Give you my heart.